All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching my replay. And then, of course, for my beautiful live guests, you guys are amazing and awesome. So I'm going to chat about healthy holiday because the holidays are a great time for family and friends. But there's a lot going on, right? We pretty much do have these holidays that are back to back, or they're only like a few weeks a break or a month, and life just gets full. So really also wanted to make sure that you guys find tools and have tools to help with your self-care and your mental well-being and to protect your emotional well-being during this time of the holidays. Now until, I was just talking with one of my guests, and we're talking about sugar season and how it really does start at Halloween and it goes. She said Easter. I was just thinking Valentine's Day, but I was like, yeah, Easter's probably good because then there's St. Patty's Day in there, and St. Patty's Day is like, someone might be like, oh, well, that's not really sugars, but alcohol does turn into sugar. And for those of you just finding me, my name is Jean Collins, and I used to just get sick all the time and have a lot of issues with my sinuses and my skin. I used to have what I have dubbed pizza face acne. So I looked like a really crispy cheese pizza or a pepperoni pizza. That does not do well for confidence, right? And now I am here. I have more energy. My immune system's great. My skin looks amazing and it continues to get amazing. And that's why I educate on wellness with the whole body, right? You know, the beauty of wellness starts within. So we really do need to be aware of our thoughts, right? And our feelings, and what are the thoughts and the feelings and that connection, as well as are we really taking care and having those great minerals and vitamins. So I'm going to kind of go over all of that to have a really healthy holiday and to really help you have that emotional well-being, right? As well as that physical well-being. And there is a tie between the emotional and the physical, and making sure your gut health is good and taking that time for your self-care, because that will also improve your emotional well-being. I might also throw in a little bit more on like the holidays, with the New Year's is around the corner. So start thinking about that. What are your goals, right? What are your changing of habits, maybe you're creating more healthy habits, right? That's a great idea. And encourage you to start that now with the chat of the sugar season. It was really beautiful. That member was talking about the importance of being aware. Like she loves her sugars and her cakes and her chocolates, but she's like aware that she doesn't want to overdo it, which I think is just such a beautiful thing. And also staying active. Both of us stay really active, which is really cool. And there are other people that I hope you find something like snowboarding or skiing or ice skating. Maybe you do have the gym membership for the winter, right? Either way. So breaking it down to super simple steps. The first one, Ningxia Red. So Ningxia Red is a whole food antioxidant juice that's just amazing. 2 ounces every day. It's now clinically proven to help with your sleep, improving sleep, having better mobility, as well as making sure that you have a great immune system. But because it's anti-inflammatory, right? It's just so amazing. Ningxia Red, everyone should be taking this. Literally, this should be your first thing to help you have a healthy holiday, because it's really also helping all of your organs work synergistically together. That's how I express it, but I'll have that clinical information more detailed below for those watching the replay. It's just so amazing though, and it tastes good. Like literally most people are like, oh my God, this is going to be like it's a health drink. It's going to be like, ugh. No, it's really good. So also you can add our vitality oils. So this is Citrus Fresh Vitality. And you just take a drop and add, that's 2, that's perfect. And Citrus Fresh is really uplifting. So you can add this to your water, and citrus oils are really great for your gut health. So that's another really important thing. They help just make sure that things are moving, right? So cheers. And with Ningxia Red, you will notice, I already had to shake mine before mine, but it's a puree. So it has the whole Ningxia wolfberry. So you will have to shake it before you drink it. And then if you have the little packets, you should shake those. 2 ounces a day helps with your immune system, helps with your body and your sleep and just all the amazing things. Definitely highly recommend that. And then for me, if I do feel like I might be getting something, I'll either take like the Citrus Fresh Vitality or the Thieves Vitality, one of our vitality oils, or maybe a combo of it. And I'll add an extra drop and take an extra shot. And then just be aware, like we were talking about awareness, that I need to rest and recover, right? And stay hydrated. That's the other thing about this time of year, you guys. Make sure that you are drinking your water. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Okay. Because we're not sweating as much. So that doesn't like, we usually don't get that reminder, right? So we just want to be aware. Find a system. I currently have a system because I'm also doing a cleanse. This is also another thing if you need to do a cleanse, because you should, to help your colon. The fall is the perfect time of year to support your colon and your lungs. So we need to be really supporting that, and cleansing the colon is a great idea. Yes, even between the holidays, right? If you're going to do a cleanse, you also want to eliminate or limit your sugar. I really highly encourage eliminate, but if for whatever reason that's really hard for you, then just limit your sugar even more so, okay? And use more like coconut sugar and honey, more natural sugars. Even like raw sugar cane, that's really not, it's that chemistry in there is just not that great. So you want to use more low glycemic, like the honey, which actually honey has a really good sinus support, and coconut sugar, monk fruit, things like that. So moving forward, making sure that you are supporting and having that gut health, there is, and this is actually a gift with purchase this month, Digest and Cleanse. There is one item that you can use. That's not like a full cleanse, but this will help you to make sure that you are going regularly and you're moving through your bowel movements, because we need to make sure our bowel movements are consistent and healthy. Really, at least 3 to maybe 4 a day. And you might be like, what? Yes. Okay. Seriously. So if you aren't there yet, after Thanksgiving, let's talk about you getting on a cleanse. But in the meantime, with your gift with purchase, start with this. Okay. Wait, that actually might have been last month's. Either way, moving on. No, it is this month's. It is this month's. Okay. It's been a full and amazing day, you guys. Moving on. Enzymes. Enzymes are really important, especially as we age. We do not produce enzymes. So essential zyme, allerzyme, essential zyme 4, these are all enzymes that you need to enjoy. Speaking of sugar, going back to that, see, because of our diet, especially in America, we've robbed ourselves from our savings account of our enzymes. So this is another one, actually, some of you that we were chatting before, you think about and add an enzyme, okay? That's going to be huge. So huge. Now, the other thing that could be a great little thing, because it's restore, recover, like recovering, that self-care, is making yourself a golden milk, right? A golden milk with golden turmeric. This turmeric is 24 times more bioavailable. So it's going to help with that recovery. It helps with, it says directly on the bottle, supporting a powerful support for natural immune response. It's 24 times more bioavailable. So we really want to add this to help with our inflammation as well as our immune system. So this is another huge thing that everyone's making sure that our immune system's good. Grab yourself some golden turmeric and Ningxia red. That is the only two things that you guys get. That's going to be huge. Although I just done that and I was like, enzymes, remember enzymes, we need enzymes. So this is the gut health supplement. I will get to the essential oils, the emotional health. This is Young Living. And all of our supplements have essential oils in them, which is why they also work better, because essential oils help the supplements absorb into our body and into our cells, which is really cool. Super vitamin D. So that's another thing during this time of year, which we were talking about the correlation between sugar, and then we're not really seeing that the sun as much, and then many of us aren't really active. Vitamin D is such a huge component to our immune system. So super vitamin D is a great way to add and make sure that you're getting that. Luckily in New Mexico, where I live, and then also where I'm from in Florida, we actually, even during the winter months, we have quite a bit of sunlight, but I still do grab a super vitamin D just on those days that we might not. And if I am feeling run down, I will definitely take a vitamin D. Now, speaking of being run down, ImmunoPro. So this also has a few different mushrooms and ways to just, it helps you with sleep. So if you're in an immune state to help and you need that extra immune support, and you're having issues sleeping, ImmunoPro is such a huge, amazing thing. Gut health, still probiotics. We have a great probiotic. We have two options there. So make sure you're grabbing a probiotic, right? And you guys can pick and choose with where you want to start. And that's where I come in to really help you know what it is that you need for your specific body and your family's needs, right? That's where I'm going to come in and be like, okay, let's really focus on these areas and work with you. So that's the benefit of connecting with me. So thanks for watching and tuning into the replay. And then Ningxia greens is great for your immune system, your energy, and your gut health. So Ningxia greens, essential zyme, Ningxia red, and golden turmeric. That can literally be your order, and you could get some gift with purchases, which are going to help. Maybe even depending on what level of Ningxia red, you could even get that digest and cleanse and some extra essential oils that will help with your digestive system. That's the cool thing with Young Living. One of those items is electrolytes. So remember earlier I mentioned making sure you're staying hydrated. And if you have an issue with that already in the summer, the Young Living Vitality Drops are going to be great because they have electrolytes. And those electrolytes help the water absorb even more into your system because they're minerals, as well as it adds a little flavor. So if you're not a water drinker, because you're like, it's too plain, this is going to help the water absorb and add that flavor. You can also use the Citrus Fresh or the Lemon Vitality or Lime Vitality, right? But this is another one that's a gift with purchase this month. Speaking of vitality, since we are around the corner, Thanksgiving is next Thursday. Vitality drops. So these are 3 of the oils that I like to cook with quite a bit. Actually, definitely these 2, black pepper vitality and rosemary vitality. Cook with them all the time. And they have properties to help support your gut health and help with your memory and just so many great things. So, and you're going to need a little less. So that'll also help with your wallet too during this time of year, because essential oils are the concentration of the plants. Therefore, sometimes you only need a toothpick swirl. Just depends on the amount that you're creating and making. Basil Vitality is another one. I just made a tomato soup from scratch with all my tomatoes and used our Basil Vitality, which is so amazing and easy. It's simple. You literally just take a drop. So if you're kind of new to essential oils and you're like, okay, you haven't told me how to use essential oils, listen up. It's super simple. You just take a drop of an oil. This is lavender, which is really great for calming, which you might need some during the holidays. You love your family, but I don't know. Most people I know that they have those one moments where you're just like, oh, right? So take a drop of an oil and excuse yourself to the bathroom if you don't want to be that obvious, right? And just inhale, create a little, that's creating a scent tent, right? And if you notice that maybe a family member needs some essential oil and you're not at your house because you already have all the diffusers set, right? With all of the Christmas spirit and the lavender and the stress away and the peace and calming. If you're not there, you can be a human diffuser. Usually people already smell me, right? When I'm in a close proximity. But the other way you can be a human diffuser is literally kind of just like moving your hands. Just like, you know, clapping is another way, but it's kind of really, that's drawing too much attention to yourself, right? And especially like if you're in a public place and you randomly start clapping, let's just, I don't know. So just like rubbing that hands, that creates that friction and like it gets the aroma in the air. You can even like, you know, kind of like hide your hands a little bit. You don't gotta be so obvious. Like I'm showing you because you know, you can hide it. Put it on and put your hands at your waist. No one's gonna notice. Especially if you're having a conversation with someone, they're gonna be paying attention to your face. So just a little side note. Thieves. Thieves is really great for this time of year because you can use the Thieves Vitality, just that one drop in your pumpkin pie, or 1 to 3 drops in a full pumpkin pie, but to create that, right? Because it has cinnamon bark and clove, and but that cinnamon bark and clove and lemon and eucalyptus, they're really great for the immune system. So you can make your pumpkin pie a little healthier with that, right? And then also, I've also used this for muscle support, but it reminds a lot of people when they smell this, I've heard Thanksgiving or Christmas, it reminds them of the holidays. So another one to diffuse, but you're diffusing it and you're helping to support the immune system, right? And it's really cool because there's a whole thieves line and actually a little science. When you have the aroma of thieves, you activate the right and the left brain. That is cool. So you're utilizing your whole brain. Some of you are like, I know a few people that need to use that all the time. Hey now. Then Christmas spirit, really uplifting, also has some great immune system properties. It has orange, cinnamon, and black pepper is in Christmas spirit. So super awesome. Just add it to you can even make a room spray. You can even like take a bottle, do a little DIY. You can give these as gifts. I just did a DIY video, so go check that out, or I will be doing one of those. I did a DIY event in person last night, but you take, put about 2/3 with water, and then 1/3 with witch hazel or alcohol, vodka, right? Spirits. Put some essential oils. This one I'd probably do 6, depending on the oil, probably 6 to 10 drops. Super reasonable, toxic free. This is your room spray. A lot of those other sprayers are toxic. They have endocrine disrupting properties. Just fragrance in general. So not cool because companies can hide over 200 ingredients that they don't have to tell you about. And those endocrine disrupting properties are not only messing with your hormones, which is also your weight and your mood, but it's messing with your immune system because all of our systems work together. So let's be real and like ditch those toxins. And that's why I love Young Living. So I mentioned earlier about lung support. So Breathe Again is a great one. And if you have lost a loved one, grab Breathe Again. It's really good for lung support. Grab Pine. Also Gratitude, Joy. Joy is another one. Joy is just such another one. This is all for grief, right? Joy, Gratitude, Breathe Again, Eucalyptus. Those are really going to help you with that lung support and help you move through those emotions. Because like I kind of briefly touched on, earlier, there is an emotional and a physical connection, right? And the lungs hold grief or inner crying. On the opposite side, they hold happiness and joy, right? So just get to that place. And that's why, like, gratitude, have that gratitude for if you lost anyone, just be grateful that you had the experience of connecting with them. So with that, maybe you're on the other spectrum and there's someone really stressing you out, right? Or you're grocery shopping and you're getting stressed out by all the people like just not being nice, and you're like, can't everyone just get along? Stress away. Take a drop of stress away, right? Remember, being that human diffuser, or even before you go into the grocery store, take a drop, take a few deep breaths, or just put it on you, right? Just put it on and just, you can even say a few affirmations if you need. It's like, I'm good. I am going to shop with grace and ease right now. Whatever you need to say. Another one that's kind of like vacation in a bottle is luscious lemon. So this one's also really uplifting. If you're kind of missing the summer months and you're like, it is too cold right now, grab yourself some luscious lemon, put that in your diffuser. And this is one of the diffusers that we don't have available, but they're super simple to use. You just fill them up. Happy to walk you through that for anyone who's new. Luscious lemon is just such a beautiful way to have that vacation in a bottle. With that, there's two other items I'm going to mention really quick. And this is the charcoal mask, self-care time. Okay. So remember I mentioned earlier, this little self-care with your golden turmeric, you can put on your charcoal mask. We have other options too with Young Living. I mean, for you, maybe self-care is that time in the morning to put on your makeup. This is all our toxic free makeup. So just be aware of all the cool things that you can get with Young Living. And take care of yourself, right? So then when you are in these situations, your cup is full and you can, maybe you need to use your oils, right? Your stress away or your luscious lemon, and like, yep, everything's great, because it really is. And just enjoying the time with your friends and your family. And that's the cool thing with essential oils, is you can help uplift someone else. Maybe a friend who has lost someone, right? Or you can just tell that your mom or a sibling is just having issues, or your dad or whoever it is. You can put on the oils to help them. And you could do the human diffuser, but you could also just put it on you. And trust me, these aromas, especially from Young Living, because we have our seed to seal commitment. That's the other thing, is we have our beautiful farms, over 17 farms internationally, that are just, they're amazing. Croatia, Ecuador, Mona, Utah, just all these Northern Lights Black Spruce Farm in Canada. And that's the Young Living difference, is we have our great seed to seal process, which is science, sourcing, and standards. So with that, I hope you can see the benefits of joining my team, because I love to educate. And can you see how easy it is to literally, you just take a drop of Breathe Again, right? Just take a drop and that's it. That's all you gotta do. Rub it on your chest, or just rub your hands together, right? There you go. I'm gonna actually rub it so you guys can see it on my neck. And that's it. And then read the labels, like Christmas Spirit. Double check 1 drop with 4 drops of V6 or olive oil or coconut or jojoba, right? It's because it has the orange and, the cinnamon bark. Those are a little spicier. So you just have to be aware and like pay attention and read your labels, and it's just super amazing. And can you see the benefit of creating a supplement routine now, so that come closer to the holidays, right? Your gut health is good. Getting into the new year, you're starting out with a supplement or your routine. You have that beautiful immune system. You're going to have more days at home with your family and enjoying, versus or at work enjoying, versus days where you're sick and like, ugh, because you have a beautiful supplement routine that really helps you and your family. Yeah, so there's great bundles. You can grab an item, like if you really wanted this Thieves Chest Rub, which is also a gift with purchase this month. I can chat with you more. If you really wanted it, you just grab it on a loyalty order, and that would unlock the 24%. If you're like, okay, I really just want the chest rub, one-time purchase, that would be the retail, which is good. You're getting a quality plant-based toxic-free product. But if you want to save more, grab some items on a loyalty order or unlock that 24% with a $100 order. It's super easy. I like loyalty because I'm going to get points back for free products. And for the first year, I get gifts at 3, 6, 9, and 12 months. The other cool thing that we just added is on month 2, I get a free diffuser, or you get a free diffuser, which is really cool. It's, you need a diffuser in every home. Or, well, one, yes. You need a diffuser in every room of your home. Yeah. Yeah. So much. Yeah, exactly. She's all like, I got 5. She's like, yeah, they're counting how many diffusers that, yeah, because you really do. And that's the other cool thing. It's just like, it's so easy. So yeah, message me, contact me, or any of my team members that sent you this video, connect with that person because they sent it to you for a reason. And that's your new person. And I'm also here to support as well, which is really cool. Thank you guys so much. All my contact info is below and my link to join. I'm going to stop the recording for those live so we can have a conversation. Bye-bye, YouTubers.